Hello everyone, I'm going to be doing a spirit session normally around this time of year. Many spirits like to try to come through and make themselves known or have messages for people and different things like that. And they have been quite chatty the last few days. So I'm going to see who will come forth. I'm probably not going to get names, but I'll try to describe them and what they say and different things like that. And we'll see what happens. So, I'm having a lady up here right now, and she is wearing kind of a Victorian style dress with the collar that kind of comes up and down. Her hair is in a bun, pulled back, and she has brown eyes and like a brown, light brownish, maybe medium brownish hair. She's just a very dominating, very strong woman. She's showing me a grave that's in a cemetery. There's lots of graves there. It, so obviously she's passed. There's two graves right beside each other. I feel like she's searching for, I feel like she's looking for like her husband or her man. Like he should be in the grave next to her. Grandson. Speaking of a grandson, which would be living, by the way. She's talking about a living relative. The grandson is named after, I want to say not his grandfather, but his great grandfather. And the boy is around in his early teens, it looks like, the grandson. And she is very proud of him. Oops. Turn that over. The teen seems to have a heartbreak or a rough time with a loss of someone. I don't think the loss is like somebody die loss. I think like a friendship ended or a girlfriend dumped him or something like that. So it's not like a physical death loss. It's just a heartbreak type of loss. Um, but she wants to know that she wants him to know that, you know, she's there and that it's not the end of the world. Like, be proud of who you are. All right, let's see who else is out there. Somebody else want to speak? I've opened the session. Somebody hopefully with a message that and not just want to chat. Oh, I'm getting a gentleman come through. It's kind of a heavy set guy. Beard, probably about down here. Real scraggly. He's got like salt and pepper color hair. His original hair is like blended with like gray and white with the brown. I smell like he's been drinking beer. He seems to like to do outdoorsy things, fishing, hunting. He seems to be a bit clumsy at times. I see like small children, a boy and a girl, uh, visit him, or used to visit him, at his home. The boy is a little older than the girl. Ooh. The little girl looks to be about, I want to say 6, 5 or 6, give or take, you know, months and years that, you know, there. And the boy looks to be about, I want to say 8-ish, 8-ish, 9-ish. I'm assuming they're grandkids, maybe? Or it might be nieces and nephews. They're definitely related. And they went to they go and visit, or they used to go visit him quite often. He his home is a little run down, but he's a pretty optimistic guy for the way he lives his life. So, um, he's got all kinds of things on his walls, like license plates, old signs, flags of different types of things. That's all that he's really giving out right now, y'all. So I'll try a little bit later to see if I can dig into that one. He's not really giving much message, just showing me different things in his life. The little boy and little girl really meant a lot to him, so that's probably one of his most joyful things in life is when they came to visit or hang out. Um, so, yeah. I don't normally get names. I get descriptions and stuff. Sometimes they'll give me a name, but I like to get straight to the point, like what they look like and what they want to show me. So, um, I'm gonna call this one and see if we can find another one in a minute. I'm getting another one come through. This one seems to be a small boy. I'm going to say age around maybe 10 or 11. It's like that preteen. Four-wheeler accident. He's got blonde hair, pretty blue eyes. Kind of, he's not super skinny, but you know, he's well, he's not too fat or anything, like, well in shape for his age group. Very outdoorsy, obviously, if there was a four-wheeler accident. Going too fast. Rolled a bunch of times. Like the four-wheeler rolled, but like he was on it. It looked like he got a bunch of broken bones. I'm seeing like collarbone, I'm feeling collarbone. It rolled upside down with him under it. He didn't die from the broken bones or the impact. It seems like he died from the pressure, the weight, like kind of like smothering him, blocking his air. So he could not breathe. Like his lungs, there's something wrong there. Like can't breathe, which caused him to kind of pass in and out of consciousness. They did rush him to the hospital. It looks like he didn't make, he was there for about 3 or 4 days and he didn't pull through. So, do you have a message, little guy? He wants to let his parents know that he loves them. And that sorry he did not listen. I'm getting a name with this one, but I don't know if it's his name or somebody he knows. But I'm getting the name Trevor, like whispered in. So, like I said, I don't know if that's his name or somebody he knows, his father, brother. But I'm getting the name Trevor with this one. So, he says that his parents, especially his mom, took it really hard. Well, I'm sure both parents took it really hard, but he feels that his mom, she stayed up crying, and she still cries, and it's been a while, so. He just really wants to let them know that he loves them and that he's very sad when he sees them very sad. And he feels like it's his fault sometimes when they are sad and crying and upset. Usually around his birthday and I'm assuming anniversary of death. So, and he doesn't want them to be sad anymore. That guilt, he has guilt for causing them this pain. So, that doesn't help the spirits either when they have guilt like that. It's really unnecessary guilt. But they do still love their family, I mean, and they can see what we're doing, you know, and they can feel us, especially on the holidays when they come to visit. So, if a four-wheeler accident young man's parents happen to come across this, you know, let y'all now know that he's with y'all and he's okay. He's not in no physical pain, or I mean he's a spirit, but he's not in any pain or suffering because of the death. He is suffering a little bit from emotional upsetness with y'all being upset and all, but you know, I know it's hard, especially when losing a child. Perhaps instead of, you know, you can be upset and grieve a little bit, but you know, talk to him every now and then. if you pray with, firm, and hopefully everybody can move on from this tragic situation. I'm sorry, dear. You're welcome. You told me thank you. All right. Let me, this is for one of my close friends. Heather, your great-grandmother says to make sure you tell your mother that she better make them cookies right again this year. Uh, and your Aunt Marguerite says something about eggnog. So they jumped in. I can't help it. I personally know like one of these dead people. And they chat sometimes. I'm trying to see if anybody else that we don't know I'm coming through. I mean, I see a lot of them, but I'm not sure if anybody wants to speak or they just want to chat. Well, it looks like that's all I can connect to right now. There's plenty out there, but none of them are giving me enough information to really do anything with. So, I can try again later and see if they'll be ready, or they willing to share a little bit more detail, because I mean, I could go all day saying what I see and hear and smell, but they really need to give me some kind of detail to at least, if the living person knew them, could connect with them, like has this memory, or they shared something, some kind of physical thing, or that would signify to the living person that this is who they are. If they're just chatting and they're not giving me enough information, then it's just a story, and I don't really have time to do this all night long. So, the biggest one that came forth today so far is the boy with the four-wheel accident. He was very strong, very full of energy, basically, enough, like his intent was very strong, like he really wanted to get through. The rest of them, little tiznits here and there, but nothing really profound at this moment. I mean, they're there, they're just yapping about things that are don't really have an importance to video and share with everybody. Whether they like their coffee black or with cream and 3 sugars in it, or they like to sit in their sunroom and watch the morning, come in and drink tea. I mean, how many people have sunrooms and do that? I mean, there's a lot. You got to give me a little more detail, guys. But anyway, so that's all I'm going to do for tonight. That's 3. And I have in between tried to connect with some others. Like I said, they're just chatting right now. But if more messages come through, I'll try to get them down. So if their living person comes across it, then they will, they'll obviously know if if they belong to them, because you got to have enough detail to share. So I guess that's it for tonight. Till next time, guys.